Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 938. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
Okay, so one of my favorite games of all time, back for the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the 8-bit machine, Nintendo's first, was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!
I saw you posting that.
It was one of the greatest games ever, and I had it for Nintendo when I had Nintendo, and then when I moved like about 10 years ago, whatever, and I had to put stuff in storage, I lost, like somebody was holding stuff for me, and they wound up like taking all my stuff that I had. So I've been rebuying back my collection slowly but surely, and I've been playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! For the past month and a half, I would say. Now, I stumbled upon YouTube that there are world records for the first opponent is Glass Joe, and every boxer that's in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! So I was like, wouldn't it be fun, because I'm playing it every day anyway, to try to beat the world record? So I focused on one world record. I focused on, well, actually three. Mostly the main one, it's just focused on Glass Joe, okay? Glass Joe, now, if you look up record setter and like world records, it says the world record is to knock out Glass Joe in the first round totally in 42 seconds even, right?
Damn.
So I'm like, oh my God. And then I saw this thing on YouTube, which is 41 seconds and 97 milliseconds, which, you know, when I'm looking it over, I'm like, well, why don't they have this as a main record if that's the main record?
Yeah.
And then you see that people probably had, what do they call those things on the computer? The emulators or whatever or something.
Oh,
so you can't be like, I mean, as far as I know, it's not a real record. The real record is 42. So at first I thought it was 41. But
you're thinking asterisk. You're thinking that little asterisk on the thing. Okay.
So you still need to beat 42 seconds anyway. So you got to get like 41 seconds even, or 40 seconds. So I was like, oh, there's this one guy, I guess on YouTube, I subscribe to both their channels. He got like the best records for everything. So I was like, let me try first. Let me see if I could just beat Glass Joe first, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really good at Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! I mean, I beat it back in the day, and I'm trying to play it again now to try to beat it. So I'm really like skilled. I remember how to fight these guys. So I'm trying different things with Glass Joe. So I put up a video, and I must have I tied the record like all day long. Numerous occasions.
Oh, I've done that with games so much. Come on, man.
And it was like 42, 42, 42, 42. You know, once in a while it'll be 42.25, whatever. So I'm like, I'm having fun. And it's from last night to this morning to this afternoon. So it was like on and off, because what happened was I was playing it till like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. I went to bed. Then played it this morning. Then, you know, we ate, we watched TV, Supergirl, this, that, you know, took a shower, ate again, whatever. So really it was like a cold day out. It was too cold out, and I didn't want to walk and take trains and public transportation. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, see Colin. But anyway, hopefully.
Which is excellent.
Hopefully. But I was like, let's just, you know, she's doing her thing today. You know, and I was just like, let me just, you know, I wasn't feeling good anyway. So I was just playing all day. It was fun. But it was, you can see my frustration, because I'm like, it's nice to tie a world record. It really is. But it would be even nicer to beat it. So I'm like, is there any effing way to beat this thing? But I got to tell you, it is one of my favorite NES games of all time. I mean, I was never really into sports games. Mm-hmm. But there was a few sports games on the NES. It was like Blades of Steel, which got me with the hockey. And then it was like Tecmo Bowl or Tecmo Super Bowl or whatever it was.
I think the only sports game I had was for Sega. It was Sega, and it was a baseball game. And I made the mistake of popping the little tab off of it. But when I popped the little tab off it, it acted like the old tabs to videotapes, and that every time I played it, then from then on, it never saved any of my little lineup. So I had to go back, do this, and this. But it was fun.
Yeah, I remember even Baseball Stars was a good game. Then later on was NBA Jam. I used to play that. a lot too, you know. But anyway, it was good to play that, and I'm probably going to be trying to match other world records or beat the world records, which again I don't know if it's possible. I mean, they set these games up where you can't beat it beyond a certain thing. I mean, so I mean only the creators know, but they won't tell you, of course. So having fun with that anyway. So that's what I was doing most
Well,
of
they
my
might have
day.
a little. I don't want to say cheat. I want to say do a cheat code, but do look
No.
online to see what. I'm not saying use the cheat code. I'm just saying look online and see what all these people. They may have a thing where
Well, I was
this
watching
is what
videos
I
and it was
did
just
in order to
42,
do it.
42, 42. That's all I
Okay.
saw. So I mean, you know, and I'm looking to see different people's patterns, but I was trying to do my own, you know. So we'll see. But that's what Matrixlord was doing today, and I'm caught up with Supergirl, which I gotta say, Supergirl is really, really good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really awesome. So I'm really happy with that. And
I'm catching up with. I was in the midst of watching the latest Legends of Tomorrow when you chimed me. So I'm gonna
I'm
watch.
really happy that Terry Hatcher is going to be on the show now.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I saw her at the end. I'm like, oh, this is great. And Hercules is on the damn show.
Yes, I saw that.
I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be great. So I'm excited about Supergirl. It's got a renewed for next season, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully they can up the episode count. I just wish.
I wonder if they're going to do the old. I wonder if they're going to do a version of the Red Lantern, because if I remember right, she had gotten the red ring at one time, and she was the only one who actually was able to break the bond.
Oh wow! I know that it has a less episode count than Arrow and Flash because it just started and they want to prove itself. So maybe next year they could up her episodes.
I forget if it's the next episode or
I think
the
Legend
episode
Tomorrow has a
that,
lower episode count too.
Singing one.
That's in the Flash.
Okay, that's the Flash.
It's like a Glee reunion thing, which again looks totally ridiculous. I mean, again, if you're into seeing them sing, which I don't know if I'm crazy about that. All right, so I'm gonna give some box office numbers.
That episode.
We're gonna get some box office numbers, whatever I can show here. And Kong Skull Island right now
it better be number one.
Well, I don't know. I won't know till tomorrow, but
okay.
I only have a $20 million
I know
box.
He hasn't seen it, but I did tell Joe here, but do stay till the end. There's an Easter egg.
Right. Logan's 315 million worldwide. Logan's 315 million worldwide. Kong has 20 million in, but it's too early to tell what the number one movie is going to be until tomorrow at like 12 or 1 o'clock. So 12 or 1 o'clock, we should know what's going on with that. Ridley Scott is coming in the news constantly.
I saw, yeah.
He wants to do alien movies forever. I mean, that's all he wants to do. It's like James Cameron would do Avatar, but this guy wants to do. He said 6 Alien sequels. Now that's like 15-year project, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe less. I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, my thing is he should have did it years ago.
Me personally, I could understand maybe 3 or 4. Maybe 3, like I said, 3 or 4. When you're starting getting always up to the 6th one, you start making your movies seem a little bit too cloned from the first or the second. So
I mean, he should have did this decades ago, and it's like now he's gonna retire before he retires and wants to like just do this until he can't work anymore. And it's like, well, I mean, all right, if you could keep it alive still, sure, but this poor guy is not going to have his Alien 5 made. It's going to Weave, that thing's never going to happen thanks to Ridley Scott. And it would have been nice to at least just allow him to do it. I mean, it's not fair, I think. That guy got the interest in it. So now we have Prometheus that are Alien sequels. I mean, it's like, a little bit ridiculous. But anyway, and on the other note, James Cameron just can't pop out a Avatar. So 2019, probably, which is a crazy year for sequels.
And that's what I'm talking about, because I saw and read about how that Avatar 2 may be postponed a bit, and I think that was the
I mean,
the main
2019, me and Chris talked about that's going to be a dangerous year. Just like this year's a dangerous year. I mean, these movies are going to destroy each other. Too many
That would
sequels.
make a good title for a movie, the Dangerous Year, the Dangerous Year.
Mm,
I don't know what it'd be about, but give
yeah.
it time, it'll pop into my head.
So we got that going on. We got all this weird stuff. Oh, I have to talk about this too because
All right.
Once in a while the Fury of Matrixlord comes out. Okay, and again, I hope he doesn't take this the wrong way. But I apologize. I have to get it out the way I have to get it out. Okay. Why the fuck do you have a $10 fucking Amazing Spider-Man comic book?
What?
Are you out of your fucking mind? Like I would just like I get it every month, okay, and I buy 2 copies. I buy one for me and I buy one for Anthony. Anthony reads it with Joe, so they have their copy, I have my copy, right? And it's usually like $4, $3.99. But Dan Slott, the writer, I mean, he's got 10, like fucking $9.99. I'm like, well, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening in the comic that it's fucking $9.99? Like,
Yeah.
fucking,
I mean, it better be gold foil or something. Or that
I mean,
paper.
Jesus Christ, Dan Slott, I didn't even fucking order a pizza on fucking Friday because I want to make sure I have fucking $10 on this fucking comic book. Like, you fucking crazy? $10 fucking dollars. And I got that shit on the side, let me tell you. But $10 fucking dollars, and I know he said something about, oh, it's 40 pages of him, and Jesus, man, I used to pay $1.25 for an annual. That was like fucking 64 pages or 80 pages, whatever the fuck it is. So what the fuck? So $10. I mean, and I saw he made a storyline called the Osborn Identity, trying to be like the Bourne Identity. Which, okay, that's a little corny, but whatever. But $10 fucking dollars? Jesus. I mean, honest to God, and here's the thing, my philosophy on this, right?
If it was a trade paperback, fine. Single comic for 10, no. That better be some Baxter paper and gold lined.
The one thing I didn't like about annuals, which I always got the annuals, right? You knew it was never the complete writer's work. The writer would have their fucking story, and then they would have bullshit side stories in the annual that nobody really gave a fuck about, but nobody really said it. But if I'm going to spend $10 for an annual, I want it to be a pure Dan Slott, pure, the whole thing Dan Slott. I don't want to read on some bullshit article about the fucking, this fucking Spider-Man nobody character, or the Adventures of Aunt May, or where I don't want to read any of that shit. I want to read a Dan Slott, pure, whole thing, whatever. And this has happened before. This is when Peter Parker died. It was fucking ridiculous price. It was whatever. But this is like fucking March. Like, what the fuck is happening in March that you got to charge $10? And I really don't understand it. So I'm going to get it, but I'm not happy about it. Because I literally, I mean, you have to think about it. You're talking about the price. I read about the price of a pizza pot, okay? You can buy fucking Papa John's pizza, $9.99 for that fucking price. So I didn't get pizza on
that's
a
the
Friday
same
night.
price for a QT pizza. A big pizza now is $9.99.
I didn't get pizza on a Friday night, and I usually get pizza Friday night or Sundays. So I'm like, fucking Dan Slott.
Joe ain't happy. He don't get his pizza.
Fucking Dan Slott, man. For Spider-Man,
only for Spider-Man. Like the Purge.
For fucking Amazing Spider-Man, absolutely $10. But I'm not fucking happy about it. So I better fucking see some crazy shit happening in the comics. I don't know what for $10. I mean, even the clone conspiracy wasn't even fucking that, or the Gwen Stacy coming back or not coming back, whatever.
New York writer goes insane over a comic book.
But I have to buy 2, so it's like $20 fucking dollars.
Yeah,
that's a Metro card for fucking a couple days. Like shit. God. But anyway, that's my rant on that subject.
I'm with you. I remember when they were $1 something.
Jesus,
hell, I remember
man.
getting them for 65 cents.
God. $10, Dan Slott, get on that. Say no. Tell Marvel no. Don't do that.
I'm wondering if the digital copies any. I know you don't like the digital copies, but I wonder if the digital copies any less.
$10. You're killing me. I can't buy one Titan. Not that I have enough Titans, but you know, River Song's head is like the weight is ridiculous. Oh, happy birthday, Alex Kingston and John
Oh yeah.
Barrowman, by the way. John Barrowman with gray hair. Wow, that's interesting. He's 50 years old. Wow.
Well, welcome to the 50 crowd, folks. He was born the same year as I was.
Wow. I'm happy to see that the first wave of people got, well, some of them got Perfect Wish on Facebook.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I was over at our Barnes and Noble here yesterday, day before yesterday, one of those 2 days. I looked over in the poetry section. I didn't see one of your books. I thought,
you gotta give me the name. You gotta give me. You gotta give me the name of it, so I can see. But you gotta give them my name. Maybe you can look it up when you type it in on that little computer thing. Make sure you know how to spell my last name.
I forget. I don't think it was Perfect Wish. I think it was.
Well, just take a picture with it. If it's in the thing with your phone, just like, you know, or do a live stream.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
I was going to have I was going to post for it and have somebody take a picture of it.
Patrick took a picture of it with his mask on, and it was backwards. So I wrote, "Oh my God, it's blah 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 blah." It was Perfect Wish backwards. I was cracking up, and I'm like, "Oh, that was hysterical." Yeah, thank you. I'm waiting for Danette to get it. And there's a whole bunch of people, so that's wave one. Okay, and I gotta say, it made it in the stores faster than any book I've ever done in history.
Right.
Came out December 19th, made it in the stores physically in December before the new year.
Sweet.
That is a world record for my book. So, I mean, not in every store, but at least it got at least a few stores in New York. And I'm like, oh my God. And now I'm here in Texas, New Jersey. Excited. So it's growing again, like Promise Dream did. And hopefully by the summer, it could be in every, like, state. So I'm hoping.
Like I said, every time I'm going to go.
And then beyond.
I might start doing that like every month or a month and a half. I'll go over there and go, is this book here? Is this book here?
Yeah. Is Capriccioso here spelled? And then, yeah, like a little cue card.
No, I was. I was going through. I was literally touching every book, going, nope, 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 nope. I'm thinking, why do they have a Star Wars book in poetry?
Wow. They got a children's book in poetry, Be a Sith or something. I was like, oh my God. So it's been a crazy weekend. Hopefully, it's supposed to be now, we're setting the clocks, springing ahead with the snowstorm coming, which is not good.
Makes sense.
We got a blizzard.
Mother Nature, get back on your Prozac.
Well, you know what? I mean, when snowstorms happen, I start writing pages. So you know what? I don't know. We may have another book coming out this year.
My stepmom, I chatted with my stepmom a few days ago, and she says, "I'll be having a new computer next few weeks." So yes, and
yeah,
I was told
I have not worked on this computer because I'm afraid that I might screw it up.
I gotta thank her big time.
So as soon as I get the vehicle, I'm gonna bring it to Geek Squad. I'm gonna take care of that.
I did take my old computer, the computer I had one time. I can't remember if it was the Apple one, the iMac one, or the other one. I took it. I had them check it out. All this time, I thought it was the computer. Nope, it was it was actually the modem or the router that was screwed up. So,
okay.
And I still remember having the cordless telephone. It was interfering with the router or the modem. So anytime anybody got on the phone, it knocked me off. It knocked anybody who was on my computer offline because they were sharing the same frequency.
That's interesting.
But that soon was fixed. And
if anybody wants to see me play any more games for the NES, and if I have the game, let me know, and I'll make a video about it. I think I'm going to try to beat some more records, or actually, I mean, I haven't beaten any records yet, but I'm going to try to beat records or tie records or something, because it's fun, and I got the games anyway. And if you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see on the podcast, let me know. I know right now the big talk is Doctor Who, which we'll be doing another real Whovians today. We did one the other day. So there's some crazy news coming out there about this, especially since the leaked trailer. We had this woman Dalek, which was weird. So we'll probably do that later because I think everybody's watching Saturday Night Live right now. So, all right, Scott, have a good night. Hopefully I see you later.
Joe.
Take care. Bye for now.
Ciao.